one or the other.
It's like 5
Right.
Take
Guess what?
over.
It ain't 100% of society and everyone, top or bottom, I'm versatile. And then you get them home and the legs are in the air. And the Seriously. Double fisherman giving the clap? Man, that's multitasking.
Club.
I'm just shooting whatever.
Behind the scenes.
Superman.
We should have some reaction shots.
We're gonna have
cameras.
That shit that you talked about was so interesting.
Hello and welcome to the premiere episode of The Q, the panel discussion where we talk about all things of central and tangential interest to the gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgendered, intersexed, queers, friends, family, and pets community. My name is Alejandro, and I'm going to finish that novel any day. It is my distinct pleasure to introduce our panel for today. To my right, this is Ashley Payne. Ashley Payne is a graduate of my alma mater, the University of the Arts. Ashley has a solo show coming up at the Painted Bride.
It's called I'll Teach Your Grandmother to Grow Gills.
How's she going to do that?
Well, a number of ways, I suppose. The paintings have turned out to be, the theme has come out to be a little bit like aquatic life.
Would you say that your paintings are inherently part of your sexual identity, or that sexual identity is part of your paintings? Do you think that they meet somewhere, or is
There
it
are
just...
undertones. There are undertones of gender issues and queer issues.
Are we talking Georgia O'Keeffe undertones
Not
or
quite so
undertone
blunt, although there are
undertones?
vaginas.
There will be vaginas in the show, yeah?
There are vaginas. Outer labia, more than inner.
Can we get a percentage on that? Like percentage of outer to inner?
How much penis?
Sorry, honey, none of
No penis.
No.
So girls, mark your calendars. Guys, next time maybe...
Boys, I believe Glee is
on
So for an orgasmic experience,
Come to my
I
show.
will teach your grandma to grow gills at the Painted Bride, September 4th through October
17,
17th.
I think.
So I believe that Steve today wanted to tell us a little bit about
An iPhone app called
Oh, we got an iPhone.
What do you know?
called Grindr, which probably won't be news to a bunch of people that are clicking on this site.
it's news to me.
Well, Grindr's amazing. It's a little app for the iPhone that allows you to see all the gays currently grinding, and it ranks them by distance. So this is literally like a sexual takeout menu to some extent. It's got a little picture, and it tells you this person is 20 feet away, this person is 50 feet away.
So if you were like standing like inside of Woody's,
Yes.
would it say something
Would
like
it explode?
Look around, you asshole.
At the northeast
Every-
corner of Woody.
Everyone here is gay.
Right, that's right. Well, every gay with an iPhone. I was actually in New York not too long ago, and as you can imagine, in New York, gays with iPhones are a dime a dozen. We went out for pizza after we were at the bar one night, and so we're sitting there, and we pull up Grindr, and one of my friends is there, and he picks up a particularly attractive-looking picture. He clicks on it. And the screen name was Uncut and Looking for Fun. And he was 73 feet away. So we finish our pizza and we walk outside, and now Uncut and Looking for Fun was only 22 feet away.
It's like the Hunt for the Red October.
So my friend just goes, Uncut and Looking for Fun? Who's uncut and looking for fun?
And it
He
worked,
went
right?
analog. He went analog.
He went analog, and a young, vaguely Eastern European-looking man stopped and turned around. Not to my friend's liking. There was no love connection that night, unfortunately.
What do you do? Reject.
That's right. But an always-on takeout menu for sex seems a little...
Fantastic. Wonderful.
Well,
Perfect.
you know, listen, just because you can order Thai food at 2 in the morning doesn't mean you should.
No, you'll get heartburn.
Exactly right. You'll get heartburn.
Is there an iPhone app similarly for the ladies? U-Hauler?
Well, well, you know, there's not one for lesbians. The trick is really unique to the gay community. God love us.
And yet again, we take a step farther away from our instincts and nature, and a step towards depending on technology.
This is not cool. I do not need any more people knowing exactly where I am in the universe, like pinpointing me
Honey,
to
but
come
we
like,
already did.
oh. And how easy would this be to hack, and so that people could steal your information and come right up and like, oh, there's a gay guy. I'm gonna beat him over the head with a bottle.
I never thought of gay bashing as whack-a-mole. Waiting outside.
Right.
Well, here to bring a little bit more gravity to the discussion.
Gravity.
John is
There
here to
I
talk
am.
about being out in the workplace.
How important is it for gay people to be out at work? Because I know it's important for us to, present ourselves as normal people and be out to our friends and family, which I think is very important to be out to your friends and family. But how important is it to be out at work, especially now when people are using any excuse they can to lay people off for, economic reasons to save money? And I just wanted to know what people think about that, because I can't be out at work actually, because I know for a fact that I won't be up for a promotion. I know that the gay people in the office are not ever up for any promotions. And
The problem is that we don't have equal protection under the law
That
for
is a
discrimination
problem.
against us. So
Yeah.
if you have a female at the workplace who's sexually discriminated against, or someone who's racially discriminated against, they have protection under the law. Obviously, there's still people out there suffering discrimination every day, but at least there's some type of protection under the law. Whereas if my employer chose to fire me, they could literally write that the reason I was terminated was because I was gay, with absolutely no legal repercussions whatsoever.
they could find
Just
some
not
performance
say.
error and just be like, we're having budget cuts, and it was you because, so-and-so is not gay, and so we're going to fire you because you creep us out. Where do you draw the line between, I'm out, I'm proud, I want to help my community, I want to be visible so that people know that we're normal, and where do you say, no, I need to eat and keep my job? And case in point is, my boss, who drops the F, and not F-U-C-K, he drops the other F-bomb constantly, asked me once, do you have a girlfriend? And he said it with such, disdain, and I was terrified because I was like, I can't get fired. And I just simply said, well, I am 25, hoping, he'd be like, well, that's fine, and that's 1 year older than 24. But I didn't,
Yeah, disturbingly enough, I'm still making that same excuse, and I'm 29. 29. It does start to wear thin after a while, by the way. The only one with no wedding band.
What do you think? I mean,
As
blaze
someone who
ahead
works
and
in a
say,
considerably more liberal workplace in particular.
I've always worked in gay positions. Missionary.
I'll say.
I was a doorman at a gay bar. I was a clerk at a gay bookstore. I work for a gay entertainment company now. So I've just never come against that. I think it's a real shame. I mean, we're living in the liberal Northeast. Nobody should ever worry about, can I be out of the closet at my job? If you can do your job.
I don't have the tolerance. I
Right.
would never be able to work in a position.
You're not a masochist?
Yeah. I
Then don't
can't
join
do it.
corporate America.
I can't not be myself
Right.
in any situation. So once I'm put in a situation where I can't be myself, I automatically look for a way out.
Well, I think a lot of gay people are like that.
Oh, do you feel
I
like you're-
feel like every time someone says that somebody's headphone is a fag piece, that I should, I should say
Yeah,
something,
it
but at the
sounds
same
like that's what your
time,
question is.
yeah, or at the same time, I want to stand up for myself, but at the same time, what good am I if I'm out of my apartment, out of my job? I studied this for 6 years, so now what do I do?
Give this man a gay-friendly job.
That's
Please
right.
give me a job.
Health and dental.
Health and dental.
And a 401k.
That's right.
So two of us got a plug-in, and I'm wearing my plug. So, well, that was great.
That was
a
great.
lot of fun. All right, well, thank you for joining us. Thank you to PhillyGayCalendar.com. Thanks to Steve McCann and Ray Andrew for helping us out on crew. Should we wait?
That's right.
Bye.
Do we have
Now this is part where the lights dim and everybody leans in and has their little Okay.